My name's Jessica, and on the phone lines with me are the guys Shawn and Michael, and they are from our. How did you say it is our favorite?
Your favorite Christian rock band.
Our favorite Christian rock bands.
Yes.
Okay.
Or your favorite Canadian Christian rock band from the province of Ontario that released a new album within the last year.
Wow, that narrows it down. It kind of narrows the field, but you guys are still at the top of that one for sure.
Yeah. It's a small field, but our rank is pretty high.
There you go. It's the guys from Manic Drive on the line with us today. Thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us this morning.
No worries.
No, our pleasure.
Awesome. Now, we're talking to you guys because you're getting ready to go out on the Winter Jam 2019 tour. How excited are you?
Woo! Yeah.
Woo.
Our reaction.
No, that's me being pulled over right now, actually.
Oh, yikes.
We're really excited, yeah.
Awesome. Now, have you guys ever been to Winter Jam, even as a, have you watched Winter Jam?
They wouldn't let us inside, ever, because of the restraining order. But since that settled, no, we haven't actually been.
This will be our first time performing and witnessing the Winter Jam experience altogether.
And they're throwing you onto a round stage and everything? You have to just kind of jump right in.
Yeah, 360
I guess it's
stage.
better than a pyramid stage. Those are difficult.
Yeah,
that's a very difficult task too.
But it makes your, it really works the glutes when you have to climb the pyramid, mid-song, so.
That would be cool. Maybe we are doing that.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm giving you guys ideas for your next show, or Winter Jam 2019 has not started yet. You could still, bring on your own stuff. I know you're part of the pre-jam party, but that doesn't matter. You guys can bring out your own staging and, have a pyramid. It'll be great.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Make everybody else work around it. It's great.
Yeah.
We'll sing Pharaoh,
Yeah. So now with the Winter Jam 2019 lineup, you guys are on stage with a lot of great artists: Newsboys United, Danny Goki, Mandisa, Ledger, Holland, Ren Collective, New Song, Adam Agee, Ty Brazel, and Dan Bremnes. Who are you fanboying about the most?
Ooh, good question. I'm going to have to say I'm actually kind of excited to see Jen Ledger do her own solo thing from Skillet.
Okay.
That's a new sort of project, so I'm stoked to see that. Big fan of Holland. I think she's got an incredible voice. Never seen Red Collective, so I guess I'm excited to see that. But I would say the fanboy thing, and Shawn, maybe you're in accord with me, would be the Newsboys United. The boys are back in town, right? I mean, you got the whole kind of classic lineup, so it'll be very, very exciting to see those guys rock out.
Awesome. Now, did you guys grow up listening to Christian music yourselves?
Oh, yeah. That's the whole reason of us getting into Christian music, was being inspired by Christian artists such as the Newsboys and DC Talk and Striper and Skillet. So back in the day, so this is the whole sort of our little testimony to why we do Christian music in the first place, simply being inspired by their awesome music.
Now, speaking of the music that you guys have done, you guys are putting out some new stuff. We've got the Into the Wild video just recently released. It's absolutely awesome. Kind of has this whole fantasy story alongside of it. Tell us about making that music video.
Oh man, so much detail, I'm just a lead singer, so all I had to do was sing for a day. Hunter, our one of the actors in there, did most of the work. And Michael actually was acting.
I want to say I did basically. I made that whole video. I was the star of that video. I went really strictly method acting for that character. Kind of took on a Gandalf meets Willy Wonka sort of persona to really protrude this magical performance. No, it was. We have a great friend, Andrew, who was actually out of Michigan, a very awesome young director who's, I think, he's only done a few videos in the past, but a very gifted artist in his own right. And we really loved his vision and his just his hard work. Shawn, he put together the costumes and came up with all the sets and the green screen and the CGI.
Half a year of solid work. I'm so impressed with the amount of work. He's with Christian music, I think everybody has to step it up and put a lot of work into it. And I've never seen a video director work as hard and pay attention to so much detail. It was incredible.
Wait, so are you guys saying that it was green screen and CGI and you guys were not in the middle of a magical jungle?
Oh no, we were. We were actually in
that's
landlocked
Canada.
Africa. We thought That was Canada.
Yeah,
yes,
Canada.
Most of that was shot in Manitoba.
Ontario.
Brampton, Ontario.
That's an inside joke. Sorry.
Yeah. Everyone loves Brampton. So we, obviously, even the spaceship, we took the liberty to go travel in space for a little bit. Yeah. So the budget,
you can
budget
thank,
was a little overwhelming, but you know what? We had a lot of volunteers, so
Yeah.
NASA just let you do that, huh?
I was going to...
Yeah, it was great, though.
Oh, well, awesome. The video looks great, so we are so excited that we're going to get a chance to see you guys at Winter Jam 2019. Now, there's a ridiculous amount of dates all that are coming to our area, so if any of our listeners want to figure out where Winter Jam 2019 is going to be, check out our concert beat, find it at yeshome.com. We're talking to Michael and Shawn of Manic Drive, and you guys are brothers, and so not only do you guys get to work together, but you have to, pretty much do life together all the time, too. And the holidays are coming. Tell us a little bit about you guys' holiday traditions.
Well, Shawn and I go to a wrestling match, and we make a square, and we just kind of lash out all our just sort of resent for each other out in the Christmas snow. That's sort of a Canadian tradition.
Okay.
Yeah,
we do that every
Get it all out before New Year's, and start again, start fresh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Create our own renaissance.
Just get rid of all of the aggression. Just pents up all year long, and then that one Christmas rustle, you just take care of all of it.
Yeah.
I think mostly our traditions are pretty simple. Generally, it's a lot of time with family over dinner and just enjoying the simple things, little gift giving and turkey cutting and things of that nature, and even just to kind of be settled just for a moment before the crazy rush, happens. I think we're just enjoying sort of that, I'm sure a very, very common tradition with a lot of families over the holidays, so we're very much looking forward to it.
Well, we hope that you guys have a very restful time and that you guys get all your aggression out and everything that you need to before hitting the stage for Winter Jam. Now,
yes, there will be blood.
There will be blood. Just keep it outside in the snow. You'll be fine.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Now, what is the craziest thing that has happened to you guys while you were on tour?
The craziest thing? That's like a novel of issues. We've done the whole common hitting a deer and losing a tire. I think one of the funniest things, just coming to mind, Shawn, was when we were driving with our trailer, and I had noticed, I was a driver at the time, there was this wheel that was sort of parallel to our vehicle going down the highway, and I'm looking going, man, what an idiot lost his wheel down the highway, and this wheel is just like going down the street just to find out that's our wheel off the trailer. That was a little concerning. Only because it was off a highway. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Shawn, do you have anything? We have a bunch of crap like that's always circulating.
I gotta write them down and be prepared. Everybody always asks us what's happening on the road, like weird things, scary things. It's such a blur.
I don't remember any of it.
Yeah. There's so much. It's so volatile. It's just up and down and a bunch of craziness. But overall, we've been really blessed to be safe on the road, have a lot of great moments, and it's always a fun experience, even when small things go bad,
Yeah. Well, that just makes it memorable.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as long as not all of your wheels fall off, you're fine. Just, you lose one or two.
At least it wasn't the front wheel,
Exactly.
It's always definitely a plethora of issues like that always sort of take place every tour. And that's a minor one.
Well, I'm glad you guys were safe for it. Well, we have just one more question for you guys. Devin on Twitter wanted to know what the meaning behind the song "Easier" is. Says I like the song, but I want to know the backstory.
Yeah, you know what? I wrote that so I can talk to you right through it. So, getting prepped for our new CD, so we released this about a year ago. During the songwriting process, it was pretty difficult as a Christian artist. Every time you're writing your next CD, you go through this moment of panic because what happens if the audience doesn't like your song? What happens if radio doesn't play it? And all of a sudden you find yourself instead of writing from your heart, you start writing for the fans and you start writing for radio. It was a huge struggle for me to overcome that scenario where I had to let everything go and just, write from my heart, write songs for Jesus. And through all that stress and that anxiety, the song Easier came out. And I'm a firm believer that, life gets difficult sometimes, and that's true for even Christians. The reality is, us as believers, all we have to do is ask for His strength, and it's available to us. And so I wrote a song about it, just talking about asking for strength through those hard times. And that's something that's really real to me.
Well, thank you so much for being vulnerable in that song and just kind of writing your heart. So we appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh. I'm glad it resonated with so many people. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of listeners who absolutely loved that song. So it went through our music test and got very, very high reviews.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Well, Shawn and Michael of Manic Drive, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. And we are excited to see you guys Winter Jam 2019, January, February, and March coming to cities near us. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
so much. Be blessed.